no more. I can't take this shit no more.
Welcome. And let me tell y'all about it. Welcome to the Pot and Politics Podcast. I am your host, I Smoke Weed. And we are in the building. But in the matter that we do, we go party for a little bit first. So let's party. We got somebody new in here today. Y'all gonna enjoy too.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
My better half. The one that keeps me from killing all y'all.
Notice that nigga said that, not G.
This is for my folkers who got bills on due. This is for my folkers I'm checked.
1, 2.
This is for my folkers never live like a hoe. Me and you toe to toe.
I got love for the underdog. What is going the fuck on?
Wow. What a week.
It's been one.
Boy, was it.
I couldn't wait to see y'all. I mean, I could not wait to sit down with y'all motherfuckers
Yes.
because I know y'all gonna say some shit. So let's just get into it. I know something's on somebody's mind. Anyone?
Well, I mean, I think we just need to get out with it, right? The Epstein files and the email release, and
Yeah.
you know, the very concerning, I guess,
Allegations.
allegation.
Yeah, what's some allegations for your ass?
Mr. Donica Lewinsky.
But you know, I do
He
want
sure
to.
had
I
his
do
mouth
want
full.
to, as a mental health provider, I do want to start this saying, like, I can't find the right way to say it, but like, I can't imagine how triggering this is for someone who is a sexual abuse survivor. That, like, we're just so openly talking about pedophilia and child sex abuse, like, so like trigger warning to people that like, it's just crazy. Like, I never thought we would be in a time where we were just like, that was the news, and we were just all just talking about child sex abuse. I don't know. It
Well,
just
not
feels-
only that it's
feels
the news,
weird, you
but
know.
it's the people that's been put in charge to protect the country
Right.
that are coming out as the pedophiles.
Right.
And it's almost like their supporters are okay with it.
Right.
Like, I mean,
no,
when did
that's-
this
that's
shit
exactly
been
what
okay?
it is.
Yeah.
When did this
Right.
start to become okay? Because
Right.
as far as I know, that was the bottom rung of society.
Yeah, right. Like Megyn Kelly, you know, talking about, you know, it's not like he was, you know, raping 5-year-olds.
No,
it was
she said 15-year-olds. She
you
said not
know.
raping 15. 15 is a fucking child. If he was
Right.
sleeping with a 15-year-old, goddamn it, he needs to be locked up.
Right. So I do, you know, I hope that all of this stuff does eventually lead to a lot of policy changes, maybe, and like how rampant child sex abuse is just nauseating. Like that's just wild. And it's just, you know, this I think shows. I think like you were saying, like you think of people like that as just like the bottom of the barrel, right? And now we've seen this exposure of like, no, it's actually like at all echelons of society is like child sex abuse. So like, that's just wild.
I mean, even if you go on the recently booked in our own area, like every other
There
day,
was one that popped up the other day.
somebody we might know.
Oh, motherfucker, you know him. I'll send you the shit.
What?
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, my phone blew up when that motherfucker popped up. I said, God damn. I said, I fucking told y'all. I told you about the little iceberg boy, and I told y'all about this motherfucker, and here we go. And I done already called out another one that I think is gonna fucking pop up.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure you watching shit, motherfucker. So if you watching and you out here touching things, you better fucking sit your ass down.
I mean, it's just crazy. Like, yeah.
That is a sad, sad situation.
So Miss Jamie, what do you think? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel free to chime in. This ain't no ring around the rosy shit. You speak your mind when you want to speak it. And you say exactly what's on your mind.
The normalization of the way that, you know, people are accepting that this man is leading our country and what he did is acceptable and okay. No.
Right.
You know, these 14, 15-year-old children cannot consent.
Right.
Right.
It is
right,
not okay.
Right.
And the base the MAGA base
Yeah.
is just like, oh, okay, well, what about Bill Clinton? Okay, you
What
don't
about
hear
Bill?
nobody.
Right.
You don't hear
Lock
nobody
him up.
saying.
What about
Lock him
Bubba?
up.
What about Bubba? We
Wrong
got
is
something about
wrong.
Bubba.
Well, they
No,
will be
and lock-
reunited soon
if-
enough.
If anybody was, Bill Clinton or anybody is found guilty, lock them up. I do not care what political affiliation, what they've done in their lives. Like, that doesn't matter. And that's the difference between the MAGA cult and everybody else. Is the MAGA cult is not willing to say, this is my red line. I can't support this anymore. They're just digging their heels in.
And I mean, when Marjorie Taylor Greene jumps off the
That's what I was
jumps
about
off
to
the
say.
Trump train.
So yeah, I
like
missed
something's
this
really-
yesterday. Yeah, what happened? I was at work yesterday.
Well, I don't 100% trust that bitch any further than I
Well,
can throw her.
obviously,
Because my thing is with her, she was on Trump while Trump is hot. Trump ain't hot no more. The MAGA base done jumped off of Trump. They done started burning MAGA hats in the fucking streets. So now she don't want to be associated with them because she's like, this is a sinking ship. So let me get off of it and, start talking with the mainstream and everybody else is talking. So maybe I can draw his base to me and go from there.
Right.
Because she's not... She's a chameleon. She get in where she fit in, and
shots
that's
fired.
where the fuck
Shots
she tries to
fired.
stay at.
Shots fired.
That's where she tried to stay at.
And who would have thought she was that smart? Is my thing. It's like,
Oh no, I could tell. Like, there's no way. First of all, you're not gonna win against Miss Jasmine Crockett.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
she called-
Absolutely not.
When she called her a bad built, bleach blonde, butch body, like it was over with. And you
that was a
still
hell of
want
a
to keep fucking
combination.
with that woman. But yeah, she's smart enough to know when to jump on the train and when to jump off of it. She's just a grifter like everybody else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the exchange and I thought to myself, I said, this is going to get better than I expected it to, actually. And then it came to a quick silence. So I'm still wondering what's going on with that. But
yeah, I don't know what else has happened this week that.
Shit, that's what the fuck that dominated the headline.
Really did.
that
That-
dominated everything else.
Anything else that happened? I mean,
Yeah.
shit, that dominated the
I
headline.
mean, other
It's
than
been-
like the government
You got-
reopening and like,
Yeah,
you
but-
know,
And people not getting paid.
right?
Which brings me, Senator Kane.
Yeah.
we were
He
gonna
was
have
my
you on the
mans
show,
in
bro.
them. Yo, he was my mans in them. And then,
Oh no, he's still invited on the show to come and explain himself.
oh, he ain't gonna come. I texted old girl, his girl, and she awfully silent now. I mean, she was texting the shit out of me before, but
Yeah, but staff, there's a high turnover for folks in that industry. So I wouldn't say that he's necessarily, like, I would say he probably has a new staffer, would be my
Probably,
guess,
huh? Well, I guess we got to hunt them down.
Right,
Because, I
right.
mean, you owe me some explanations.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And now that Waynesboro has gone blue, we have a lot more, like, power to say, you need to come here and give us some attention. So
Yeah.
Right.
it's exciting.
I saw a news article that said he voted the way that he did because we have to open the government to have the discussions about health care. Well,
That's what he said on News Nation. That's exactly what he said.
but we open the government, we raise the cost of the premiums for health care,
Yep.
and we're cutting off the people that need it the most.
Yep.
So where's the logic?
Come January 1st, people are going to be screwed when stuff really gets into effect. People are going to just, I mean, I already feel it already out in the community of like people are at their breaking point already of being unhoused, food insecure, all this stuff. They're already at their breaking point. Now the holidays are coming up. It's so stressful out there. Like, and now this, it's just another way to just keep down the middle America, hardworking people who are just trying to like work 1 or 2 jobs, 2, 3 jobs, and they just can't do it anymore. It's just,
And I mean, not to mention, come January 30th, we're gonna be right back in the same boat again. I mean, they're probably gonna be shut down for even longer this next time.
right.
And
That was
being
my
as-
prediction.
yeah, being as that Trump looks like he's getting railroaded out. I mean, he ain't gonna help you. If anything, he's gonna put more, you know what I'm saying, heartache and
Right.
financial loss in your life. So yeah.
Because
Rough times ahead.
He don't give a shit. He don't care about nobody. If you can't feed yourself by yourself, he already don't give a fuck about you. You just dumb enough to fall for that shit.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's already trying to daggone cut some of the tariffs that he's done laid out.
Right,
And I'm like, motherfucker, you cutting tariffs on coffee beans and steaks and shit, that's not going to help anybody.
Right.
I mean, I don't buy coffee.
Me neither.
I buy steak maybe once a month.
Right. Same.
So
Right.
I eat a lot of steak, but I smoke a lot of weed too. So those two go hand in hand, I believe. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and grab us a quick break right quick. And when we get back, we're going to talk about the strain of the day, which I've already smoked it, but they haven't. So we're going to see what it is. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to the Pot and Politics podcast. So, coming back, we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about the weed that we just smoked on. Because of this marijuana, I will say, we now have a form for our guests to sign when they come on before they smoke with me. I think it could be just me, but I'm blaming it on the weed. I know I smoke a lot of weed, and if you try to keep up with me, that's probably your first fucking mistake. But regardless of the fact of that, I'm gonna let Jennifer tell you about it. She can probably tell you better than I can anyway.
Yeah, so this is really cool. I've never participated in or smoked anything like this. This is a test grow. So we are probably like the first people to smoke this, which I find really fascinating. And it is called Lemon Buttercup. So when you Google it, you're not going to find very much about it. You're not going to find anything, actually, is my experience. There's nothing on Leafly, which is the website that I tend to go to when I want to look up a strain. And this is, like I said, called Lemon Buttercup, and it's a cross of Strawberry Lemonade R14 with Princess Buttercup. We smoked on this. I will say I probably would guess it was indica dominant, just based on, I can kind of feel it in my legs.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that couch lock coming on.
Yeah, and I feel it's real face heavy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said last week, only thing I didn't like about it is the citrus taste, but I don't like any citrus tasting weed at all. But everything else is stellar. So Queen City Grow, excuse me. Good grow. Anyway, so on to the next. What do we got, y'all?
Election results.
Yeah, the election results. You know, it was good for some. I'm kind of bummed out for Michaela Venable. You know, that sucked, but looks like Blue went crazy everywhere, though. Yeah. Damn, excuse me.
You know, I worked the polls on election day, and my favorite experience was this couple. They came out of their car and they came running up to me. I've got a little table and some sample ballots to hand out and talk to folks, and they just came up to me and they said, this was their exact words: "I don't care what they did, what they've done, what they're gonna do. How can I vote against MAGA?" I was like, "Oh damn!" Like that's exactly how they said it. Was like, they didn't care what policies the other side was fighting for, what the other side, like their history, like any scandals. They were just like, how do I vote against MAGA? And I think that was kind of the general feel of most voters was like, how can I like strongly oppose the MAGA administration? And I really think that's why we saw such a huge blue wave was just a kind of vote on Donald Trump.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much what it is, a vote against Donald Trump, because I mean I think the MAGA movement's over with, or MAGA as we've known it is over with. Like the diehard Trump followers are, I think they pretty much run their course. It's not going to be too many more of them left. What comes after that is anybody's guess.
Right. So you still have Project 2025. So like
yeah. And I'm pretty sure, 2 months ago, they were 50% through that. So I'm pretty sure now they're about 100%, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Completion with Project 2025. Only thing they ain't done is put niggas in the fields.
Yeah.
Yet.
Well, I ain't going. I mean,
I know I ain't.
I'm going to be first to say that shit.
Try it if you want to.
It's not going to work out well. But with that being said, I was a little bit shaky, and I'm starting to see how shit is happening now. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do believe they got Charlie Kirk ass out of there for that exact same reason. I'm thinking like that was the motherfucker that was gonna come after Trump, and I'm gonna tell y'all.
Nah, with Charlie
Shit.
Kirk, it was when he started speaking out about Israel. That's when he put himself in danger. He could speak out about Trump all he wanted, but once he started speaking out
No,
about
what I'm saying is the shit that he was speaking out and the following, the power that he was gaining.
yeah,
I believe they were setting this motherfucker up to be next. To be next on deck, and I think he would have been stronger. I think he would have been wilder, and I think he would have had a lot more young motherfuckers, and we would have had a real fucking problem on our hands.
yeah.
I hate to talk about dead people like that, but fuck them.
I don't hate to talk about dead people. Fuck that motherfucker and the bus he rode in on.
Yeah, well, okay, well that works for
Have
me
you,
too.
have you all seen? So I work in Charlottesville, so I don't go to Stanton very often. Sorry, but have you seen the "Yay Charlie Kirk" sign on 250 in Fishersville?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has
What's
that-
the purpose?
Has that been up since he died?
It's the
Like-
thank you. It's a thank you,
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk. or
yeah.
some shit.
What
I ride
fucking
past that
company
motherfucker
did
a
that?
lot.
Because I seen in the damn group that somebody had
Tore up another one,
vandalized-
yeah.
Well, no, that's that same sign. Somebody had vandalized it, and then the company said that they would make them another bigger one for free.
I thought that was a
can't remember.
draft though.
Was it? That was
I
that
swear I
at
thought
the cheese
that
shop?
was-
That was
yeah.
at the one that was at
Yeah.
the cheese shop.
Wait,
yeah.
the cheese shop had?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm never shopping there
Yeah,
again.
fuck your potato salad.
Oh my
I ain't
god,
never eat that shit,
I
no
did
way.
not know that. Oh wow,
Yeah,
I need to get out more. Any other businesses I need to avoid that had Charlie Kirk signs up? But like honestly, I really want to know. The sign says "Thank you, Charlie Kirk." What are you thanking him for? Just be honest. I want to know what you're thanking him for giving his life for free speech. But okay, I'll give you that maybe. But like all he spoke about was hate, division, like awful hate, like not even like regular hate, like this awful, like just awful. So I just question, what are you thanking him for?
my
feel
thing
like-
is, go ahead, man.
I feel like they're thanking him for saying the things that they can't say or don't want to say.
Because then it'll get popped in the mouth.
He's so brazen, or was so brazen in his rhetoric that he spewed, and it is just hate. Women oppression, black and brown
Right.
bodied oppressed.
Right.
Why?
Right.
Yeah, I saw that shit. What the Lizzo statue or something? Like he did the video. I was like, yo, that's so fucked up, man. It was because I didn't know where he was going with it at first. You know what I'm saying?
And
then
I mean,
I
they
was like,
can't-
what an asshole.
Right.
They can't really say that it was just free speech because I mean, if you use that logic, why are you against what Minister Farrakhan says? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they basically preach the same thing just for different skin colors.
Shit, nah, hold on, nah. Minister Farrakhan, I gotta defend that, and I'm not a Muslim, but Farrakhan don't even be on that time.
Well, yeah, he
Farrakhan
don't.
just be on the take care of us, build for us, get them out of our way so we can do this for us. This
All
motherfucker.
right, well, let's take it a different route. Fucking Dr. Umar Johnson.
Okay, all right, okay, well, yeah.
I mean, I can't even rock with that motherfucker.
Right.
Hey, Umar, yo, he's a different dude. Like some of his the way that he thinks. First off, I'm still trying to figure out what he is exactly, quote unquote, other than the doctor of whatever science he is. But what really is his religious base? Because half the time, he sound like a Hebrew Israelite. Other times, not so much. I don't know. The brothers.
I mean, at the same time, like you take the school that he was trying to open up. Like he talking about he want all black this, all black that, all black this. But then when he couldn't come up with the money, who he run to? He ran to the white man. And then once he ran to the white man to get the motherfucking money, he got the money to open the school. Then niggas wasn't paying the goddamn prices that he wanted. So he had to shut the school down and sell the school. Who he sell the school to? Sold the school to the white man.
Yeah.
So I really can't I can't get down with what he say at all.
Yeah.
Look,
That's
I
a
don't
real
mean
good
to
point.
change the topic, but can we talk about Charlie Clerk's wife?
Absolutely.
Because I am sorry, I have never been a widow, but damn. Like, what is
Right?
going on?
I mean, I'm trying to have grace of like, I don't know what I would do if I were in her situation, but I am pretty damn sure I wouldn't go hopping in bed with the next guy.
That's
like,
what I was about to say.
Well,
I wouldn't
who's
want her
also
to be banging
married.
the vice president. Like,
I can fucking tell you this. If I'm 2 months in the motherfucking ground and you on stage running your hand through another motherfucker's hair, you gonna get your wish because I'm coming to fuck back. I'm coming back and it's gonna be some hate and discontent. Shit. She talking about, and you tell a motherfucker that he reminds me of my late husband. Bitch, what?
she said that shit?
Oh
yes.
yeah.
And it's not even like late husband, but like he's barely in the ground.
Yeah,
like,
that motherfucker, the flies ain't even found that
the
motherfucker
weeds
yet.
haven't even grown up on the fucking grave yet. Like, damn. Like, but again, like,
Damn.
yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
I mean, even her speech, it didn't even seem she was sad or remorseful,
Right.
right? Like looking up in the sky, kind of like staged.
It was real
come on.
performative.
Right,
So-
right. Well, and then the latest one when she's out in like a green ball gown and she came out to Dancing Queen by ABBA. Like,
I'm sorry, but if my husband
what?
is just
Dancing
dead,
Queen
no.
having the time of your life.
I mean, I bet
Wait,
she
what?
was. JD got her, you know.
You're having the time of your life?
Yeah.
Damn, that's some
That's
cold.
one of those things that where you actually have to ask yourself, what was that relationship like behind
Yeah,
closed
right,
doors?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
she don't seem sad in no way, shape, or
Right,
form.
right.
I mean, she definitely had her 5 minutes of fame off of his death.
Yeah.
So
Right.
And she's supposed to be taking over shit. Now, right?
Well, I mean,
nah,
Right.
I think that shit's done because they ain't gonna find nobody that's got the same voice that Charlie Kirk
they're
does.
not gonna allow a woman.
Shit, I didn't think that motherfucker had a voice. I never knew who the fuck he was before this.
Oh no,
Never.
them,
I didn't.
them young ass white college kids, they was on him. Shit, they
Clearly,
was
I see that
definitely
shit
on him.
now.
They have all
That's
these
crazy.
memorials for him, and
Yeah.
they're doing all that. What?
It's crazy.
No.
Well, and then a young white kid was the one that killed him. Imagine that.
But did he though?
Right?
That's the question. Did he
I mean,
though?
that was
Well,
a shot.
I mean,
he
okay,
blew,
so
he blew Buddy whole shit like all the way
he
out.
didn't- no, he did not. There was nowhere near for a 308. Now I'm gonna tell you, my wife.
Did you not
hunts.
see the video? The fucking
That was because
that's
it didn't blow the meat out like it should have. If he shot him with a 308, that shit should have been neck meat and everything else. A 308, like you gonna blow the back out of a fucking deer.
And the folks behind him,
Yeah.
but ain't nobody.
No, all the
So
people
then
that was
what-
behind the tent and nobody got hit by the fucking bullet coming out of his neck. It went through his neck. It didn't go through his chest where it hit shoulder blades. It went through his fucking neck. There should have. That motherfucker should have had a hole this big in the back of his neck.
So what we saying there?
Yeah,
What we saying?
yeah.
I need to know what we saying here.
I'm saying you gonna hate a motherfucker for this. I'm saying what Candace Owens saying. Something don't look right. I'm saying what she's saying. Something ain't adding the fuck up.
All right,
Just like
hold
hold on.
Kool-Aid, but you ain't got to agree with this bitch.
I mean,
I mean, don't be that low.
if
well-
the glove don't fit,
You must
You
have
must have quit.
must
Just like
have
she
quit.
said. Old boy's dad got up in the pulpit, said that he was standing right next to Charlie Kirk when Charlie Kirk got shot and had blood all over him. The camera clearly showed the motherfucker wasn't even in the tent. He was behind the tent. And the second Charlie Kirk got shot, he saw him get shot. He turned around, picked up his phone, started talking on the phone, and calmly walked the fuck off. Tell
No.
me that motherfucker didn't get hit.
I'm sorry, but if there's
I'm
an
gonna have to
active
look
shooter,
back at that video.
I'm not walking away. I'm gonna
Hell
get down.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm down. I'm ducking.
I mean,
I'm
the
the fuck
only
up out of there.
The
though.
only way you walking away calmly is you know that the motherfucker's dead and they're not shooting at all of us.
And who was this person that you said?
I guess it was like one of their fucking production managers or some shit. He was like standing off to the side, right behind the tent. They had him on camera. He watching the whole shit. Charlie Kirk gets shot. He turns around, picks up his phone. Well,
Puts his book bag on.
yeah, puts his book bag
He
on,
just walk away?
walks the fuck off. And I guess he had told his dad this. His dad claimed that he called him crying and had blood all over him or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, how was that? Because Candace Owens, like, she timed it out on the camera. She was like, 0.8 seconds. His ass had turned around, picked up his phone, and was on the fucking phone walking away. How did he call you distraught You know what I'm saying? Saying that she was like, he was never even close enough to get blood on him. He was behind the tent.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna have to look it up from somebody else because
I'll send you the video. Matter of fact, it's on TYT. I'll send you the video.
I have to find it. I don't want to hear her
TYT?
tell me anything.
Oh, I mean,
And TYT, all right, I'm slow to the game. What the fuck is that?
The Young Turks. Motherfucker, you got to get on. What the fuck?
Man, hey, look, I smoke weed, dog.
Yeah, the Young Turks is probably one of the only like people I really like. Pretty much 100%. No, I wouldn't say 100%.
They're the largest
yeah.
news station.
I
That's
love. They're
not
amazing.
mainstream.
Oh my god.
I be on News Nation.
Oh no, they
NBA
way
for
bigger
me.
than News
Yeah.
Nation. Jank and Anna. When
Yeah.
you get Anna fucking going, yo, she
Yeah.
be rolling, bro.
Okay, and it's on television.
Nah,
No.
Got it,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay.
They
YouTube.
used to. You used to find them on.
Jank ran for president or he ran for president this time. He was like way underdog, but he was also an MSNBC host. He used to be a Republican, switch parties.
Okay.
But yeah, he's done some shit.
Yeah, it's a really great news media to watch.
All right. So where else are we going?
I mean, did we really finish talking about the election results?
No, we did not.
I mean,
I sidetracked us. Sorry.
yeah, that's okay. All right.
That's
So
what
how
happens.
about this? I'm at the end of a blunt and we don't have nothing else rolled up, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break so I can roll something up and
We'll come back and talk
Yeah,
about.
we'll be back
I'm
on the
done
table.
talking. Win some Sears.
I know y'all was gonna get off on that. I knew y'all was gonna get off on that. I was just waiting till the time. So yeah, when we get back, y'all can definitely do that. We'll be back in a minute, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Let me tell y'all about it. Welcome back to the Pot and Politics podcast. So we were on the election results before we were sidetracked. So I'm gonna let Jen get us caught back up where we should be.
yeah. So for the first time in Virginia history, we're gonna have a female governor. I mean, I do think that's pretty cool, right? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's tight.
you know, obviously my political leanings are very much more left than Spanberger, but I'm excited that she got elected, and hopefully we just keep pushing the political envelope lefter and lefter and lefter each year. So it was really exciting to see such a huge blue wave in Waynesboro. We went blue for the first time from like since the 60s, I think, early 60s, I believe. So that's super cool. Yeah. What did y'all
Pretty
think?
cool. I thought it was really, really cool. See, the fact that I didn't pick a side really, you know, until they started talking about marijuana, and then, you know, a couple votes had popped up, right? And I guess here's y'all's alley-oop to have at it. The lady has said that she had fired the motherfucker for smoking some marijuana because he might explode. Who the fuck is gonna smoke some weed and then go mess with some fucking electrical? And go, like, lady, who's telling y'all this bullshit?
I earlier this morning did smoke a bunch of weed and did my plumbing, and it worked out great. So
I mean, that's plumbing. You unless you're gonna fucking drown yourself and that take a lot of water, that's something totally different. But I'm quite sure, like, I'm not gonna get high and then go open the fucking electrical box. I'm sure of it.
Maybe the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge.
That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, as soon as I kick y'all out, I'm going to raid the fuck out of it because I done got toe up. But that's beside the point. So anyway, I guess, like, congratulations to Governor Spanberger.
Governor-elect.
I ain't fuck all that elect shit. We already know what's to happen, so that's how I roll with it. But yeah, like, you're correct, you know, Governor-elect. And as far as Miss Sayers, I guess you win some and you lose some.
Yeah.
What do you all
you
think
just
is
lost
going to be
one.
her next move?
Well,
Like,
that's exactly
Not a
what I was getting ready to
goddamn
say.
thing.
Like, where does she go from here?
yeah.
I
what do you
mean,
think? What's your bet?
Nothing.
What's your bet?
I
think
mean,
she's done.
she
She can't do nothing.
she was diehard MAGA, and MAGA wouldn't even support her ass. So,
And that's
where do you
probably
go?
that's why she lost.
Yeah, I mean,
that's exactly why she lost.
If you out here, you know what I'm saying, a diehard Trump supporter, and then he won't endorse you, like, what that tell you? Like, that's a clear picture of what the MAGA party's about. You can support us all you want, but if you don't look like us, we're not supporting you.
Yeah.
So,
True.
Yeah, see, niggas, sit your ass down. Get
So
back
do you
in the
think
field.
she'll go back to like nonprofit work? So that's she had done some like prison ministry work before running for.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit no more. Nah, she's not going. And I'm gonna say it just like this: she's not gonna go in them prisons, and them niggas is not gonna listen to shit she got to say.
I mean, all that nonprofit stuff
outta
was
here,
that was for a feather in the cap. You know what I'm saying, for her
Okay,
for her
alright.
political career. So it's not going to benefit her now. So she's not going to do it. Motherfuckers ain't going to do no nonprofit shit if it ain't going to benefit them in the long run.
She run for like House of Delegates, Senate. What do you think? She run for office still?
I feel
Again?
like she might
You
run
know?
for Senate, but I mean now with the
Why? Like for
well,
what?
well, the thing is,
What else
like
does
the
she
whole
gotta do?
yeah, the whole MAGA wave is over with. So anybody that was diehard MAGA that tries to run for anything, like I told you, we see you and we ain't gonna fucking forget.
Shit, her being MAGA did nothing for her.
Well,
Exactly.
Nothing.
Maybe the lack of his endorsement will come out being good for her in the long run. So she's like, actually, I've never been on stage with a guy because he wouldn't be seen with me. So actually,
Nah, see, because I'm still looking at it as if he rejected your ass.
That's
sure.
pretty much what it was.
yeah.
And I mean, if you ask
Monica rejected you.
if you ask Trump probably don't know who the hell Winsome Earl Sears is. Never heard of her. What did she do?
Who is she? I don't believe I've ever met her. So she can't be that big of a deal. It's fucked up too because some people made some decisions behind fucking with her. Like it was crazy. Like she came through, and I gotta give you this point. She got a whole lot of attention real fast. I saw, be it was positive or negative. Like,
Well, no, I mean, look at her resume. I mean, on paper, she looks amazing, right? Like, held political office before. She's a veteran. She's an immigrant. Like, on paper, she has a great resume. So, like, I get why the excitement was really, at first, was like, heck yeah, I'm going to support this woman. But then when you, like, meet her and she opens her mouth, you're like, oh, no.
and she was very mean. She was not a nice person, and I don't like mean people.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
But the thing is like that's MAGA's MO. They like being that extreme, hard ass type people when they not really about that life.
Right.
I mean, it don't make no good sense to me though. Like I said 100 times before, like you don't like gay people, don't be gay.
Right.
You don't like abortion, don't fucking have one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Pray to whatever God you choose to. That's your time, that you taking out of your day. But the
That
shit
is
is real
literally
simple.
freedom.
It's simple. And these motherfuckers make it ridiculously hard to even deal with. And I find myself like even getting sick to the stomach when I be trying to talk to these people and try to, make logic out of the shit. Like the shit that they make a big deal. Like I'm sitting here like you can't really fucking believe who the fuck is gonna have an abortion in 9 months?
And
And who the fuck is gonna perform this fucking abortion?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Right.
yeah, I mean,
Who believes this bullshit? And you believe this bullshit.
Yes,
And
yes,
in
yes.
vaccinations, they stop your ass from getting shit that's fucked up and make you die. Like,
Right.
come on, bro. Like these people believe some shit that is so far out there. Like even with the transgender shit, like I would much rather if I had a son and a daughter in school, all right, and I'm gonna run it down. And I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but I'm gonna run it down, okay? And this is how I feel about it. But if I had a son and I had a daughter, right, and they were in the same school or whatever, and there was a trans kid in there, and let's say the trans kid is male wanting to be female, right? I would much rather him be in the bathroom with my daughter, who he has no fucking interest in whatsoever, than being in the locker room with my son, who he is interested in. You know, I mean, is that just the way the fuck I'm thinking?
the thing, this is what I think their logic is. I think their logic in not wanting trans, and never mind the fact that there's fucking unisex bathrooms anyway.
Yeah,
But-
too, like
in everybody's house.
Yeah.
yeah,
And-
even at schools.
And 9 times out of 10, y'all motherfuckers got somebody in your family touching your daughters any goddamn way, whether it's daddy, granddaddy, uncle.
Damn.
I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
That's
Some of y'all
exactly right.
motherfuckers, you can look and tell that you fucking funny.
Yep. Yep.
But the thing is like, this might be one of the times where I done caught a contact and I done forgot what the fuck I was saying.
oh my god, that's hysterical.
Okay. Well, that's that.
No, that people are running their mouth and they're the ones abusing the kids. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's the whole like, you know, Trump saying, you know, look at her emails, blame Hillary or emails. Actually, the emails, Jeffrey Epstein's emails are going to take you down. So everything he is it's just projection of like his guilty crimes. So like his obsession about like trans people, you know, kids hurting your kids. It's actually you, dude. You're the pedophile hurting kids, not trans people.
The reality is that, you know, whenever we think about these trans individuals, is that, you know, more likely than not, they're not the threat to your children. Your children
Exactly.
are the threat to them. Data shows that trans, you know, female to male are more likely to get jumped in the bathroom and be assaulted
Yeah.
than what it would be if it were just a regular individual going into a sex assigned bathroom,
Right.
female to female, male to male.
Yeah.
So, and let's just be real blunt. It's not contagious.
Right,
Seriously.
right.
Yeah. No, it's all about hatred and ignorance, you know, and that's what it's all about. So, yeah. So I'm glad, you know, we showed in this election that hate did not win in so many circumstances and examples. So,
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. The fact that she would even fucking stand on the stage, okay. Let's run her first. How rude. Like Spanberger couldn't get her words off without Winsome, you know, speaking over top of her and all of that shit, right? But what really blew me out of the water was the lady said that she was not discriminating
right.
on gay people. Like she doubled down 10 toes on that shit.
She said that it was not
That's not
discrimination.
discrimination. That's not discrimination.
That's not
Wait a
discrimination.
minute, let me get this straight. So you don't think gay people should get married? You already said you don't like them.
And they can be fired.
They should
for
be
being,
fired
right.
for being gay. And what's the other big one that she said on it? Fuck. I see I'm high as hell now and I can't get the other point. Anyway, though, y'all saw the goddamn shit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that is nothing but discrimination, like from top to bottom. And she doubled down on it 10 toes. That was not discrimination.
It's crazy.
That right there made me know this lady's nuts. And that did it. Like, that did it for me. At first, I was going to sit the election out. That's where I was. I was going to vote for Michaela, and I was going to roll out. Like, I wasn't even going to vote for the governor's box. But after that shit, I was like, listen, she's going to fuck up my marijuana shit. And I don't find her that intelligent. I just don't. And like I said, I found her mean. So,
Yeah.
So speaking of marijuana,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
there was consequences to the government reopening.
You motherfuckers. See? Y'all went and fucked up. I'm going to let y'all talk about it. I'm going to sit back and let them.
It
y'all go
looks
ahead and get it
like,
off.
from what's in the bill, that they're trying to ban 95% of products that contain THC. So we back to where we were, 10 years ago? And that's on a federal level. So that's
Right.
every state. And it's not just, local. Now, I haven't seen the bill, so I don't know what's, all pertains to it. But if you're trying to, ban 95% of all THC products, I guess the only thing that is left is flour. So no
And-
gummies, no drinks, no.
Right.
And see, and even the flour, it would be like the trashiest weed, you know what I'm saying, that you could even
Back to brick weed.
not even worse than that shit. Like it's almost impossible. Like I don't even
You
know
can
how
still
to
grow your own though, right?
Nah.
I don't understand
They
why
was
this is
banning
still
all of
the
that shit.
out
Oh
of
no,
all
I'm
of
but
gonna
the
see-
have
shit.
to look into
But see,
that.
this is what I was told from a buddy of mine that's in the government, right? Basically in a nutshell, the state still has to enforce it. And that's just not gonna happen. because the states that are legalizing it, the revenue that they're seeing
Yeah.
coming from that shit, they're not gonna fuck that dough up.
Because
It's not
Spanberger's
gonna
already
happen.
talked about getting the legal market going.
And she
Like,
needs to come on with it because I'm tired.
I don't understand why this is still the hurdle that we can't fucking get over. You can drink all you want. You can get behind the fucking wheel. You can run out here and goddamn kill somebody. How many DUI arrests has there been from somebody fucking who was high on marijuana?
None
I
of
mean,
them know.
like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how many DUI wrecks has there been from motherfuckers that was? If it was low speed because motherfuckers be high driving slow as shit.
Yeah. And plus the fact, I mean, just talking about, how alcohol make people sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a money scheme. And that's what it come down to, but the government isn't realizing that. Like, I'll give it to you like this. St. Ides, whoever owns that company, they are fucking geniuses. Excuse me for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna break it down for y'all in a minute. So these dudes are out on the West Coast, and they have made THC drinks. And them shits bang. Like, when I'm out there, I drink them shits all the time. I'm sure if I had access to them here, I would still smoke flower, but not nowhere close to as much. So what I'm saying is the beer companies have the same, they're able to do that as well. So why wouldn't you just capitalize on that
Right.
and get that money as well?
And we already have like alcohol distribution, so you can just do weed distribution. Like,
Exactly.
it's not that difficult. You just
Same way.
copycat what we do with alcohol.
And I mean, I guess they're still trying to say that it's a fucking gateway drug, but I mean,
Ain't nothing more gateway than alcohol.
there's nothing in weed that's going to make you fucking go from weed to fucking goddamn coke to heroin to meth. Like,
Right.
it's just
Yeah, I just know
it's
smoke a
not
gang of
happening.
weed, but I don't want to
That's
smoke no meth.
completely different
Right.
highs.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
A motherfucker ain't gonna goddamn smoke weed to chill out and then decide that he want to smoke some fucking meth and clean the house for 6 weeks.
Nah, only thing I'm doing right now is counting the time, A, because I know I'm gonna sleep well here in a little bit, and B, I'm wondering if I'm gonna get judged if I roll up something else by my friends. All right, but I don't want to smoke any meth. You want to smoke? You want to smoke some meth or
No,
like,
not at all.
Do
No.
some candy or herons or whatever
Not
it is.
at all.
That's what I'm saying. So they need to get off of this gateway drug shit.
Right.
I would tell you this much. I have snorted cocaine before, and it didn't come from me smoking no weed. It came from me drinking and being with some chicks. All right? And that's how that shit happened. Marijuana didn't have anything to do with it. So don't ever blame the weed.
Marijuana was not invited to that party.
It wasn't. There wasn't no marijuana at that party.
No, I mean, I just think it's like the fact that I can go to the Waynesboro Garden Center on Main Street and get seeds and dirt and pots to grow it in and a tent, everything I need to grow marijuana in my own home. It's supporting a small business, so it can't be that bad. Like, so I just don't understand why they want to come down on something that's obviously, making money for a small business, a way to.
Well, not
You
only
know.
that, I mean, it could potentially be $1 trillion daggone tax revenue earning fucking
Seriously. Seriously.
like if you tax it the same way you do cigarettes, alcohol, gas.
And they do.
Yeah, if you tax it the same way, like that's a whole nother,
To fund
revenue
the
of income
schools,
that you have
right.
coming for the country. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would you not?
And I will tell you this. I've been enough places to know better, all right? And I have nothing against you, street dealer. Don't be mad at me for saying this. But when I'm in places where I can really walk in the store and cop that fire, I'm not fucking with the street dealer. Like, all them times I be out Vegas, there's street dealers everywhere with the weed. And I look at them like they, like they out of their mind. I'm like, yo, the cookie store is like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you
why-
ain't fucking with
like, why I
cookies.
want to give you some of my money when I can go in here? And that's how it is everywhere. They would eliminate that problem right there. It would be no more street dealers because there would be no need for the motherfuckers. In Vegas, the weed store don't close until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that bitch is open again by 7. You know what I'm saying? And California has got hours till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Genius shit. Genius. The only shit that I ever saw that was more genius than that shit was in Manhattan when they did the weed trucks, and them shits was just out there like 24/7. But when they got shut down, that was fucked up. But Man, that was a good time. And me and my man O was up there for that shit. Boy, that was great. We was just going from truck to truck, just buying pre-rolls and shit. But that's
How
for
fun.
another time. Oh yeah, it was great. It was dandy.
You know, I got a theory, right?
All right, what's the theory?
I'm gonna go with my conspiracy theory.
Oh shit, here we go. All
You
right.
don't think that the reason that they're trying to shut it down is because it's going to cut off that 1%, those pharmaceutical companies, because it's a medicinal thing, right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
if we can use it to help cancer
Sleep,
patients, if we can help it to, assist with mental health, if we can use it to assist with insomnia, we're cutting out these big pharmaceutical companies that are the 1%. You think about history. Indians used opioid. They used medicinal things grown in nature to help heal. So
Yeah, like that's why I smoke weed to heal. It heal a lot of shit. Y'all see, I be limping and shit, but I hit the weed. Now I'm almost walking straight.
No, I totally think you're right. Yeah.
I agree with that too.
Any
I
threat
do.
to their money, any threat to their, engine.
There's more
of
money in
greed.
keeping you sick and mentally unwell than there is to
Right.
cure you. Not saying that marijuana can cure you, but it can definitely fucking do a lot better job than pumping yourself full of something that somebody created in a lab, and the side effects are worse than the shit that they're trying to cure. I mean, I think the side effects for marijuana is dry mouth, dry eyes, extreme hunger.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like
You might get a little
Wakefulness.
sleepy. You might get a little sleepy.
yeah, it might get a little sleepy. So basically, I'm a goddamn fucking put some Visine in my eyes. I'm gonna fucking drink a glass of water. I'm gonna eat till I get full.
That's a
Then I'm going to
combination,
fucking
boy.
sleep.
That is a
Where
combination of
is
curses.
The threat.
yeah, where's the threat in that?
Ain't no threat in that. It's
Exactly.
none. Maybe pick up your video game controller. Like, the new Black Ops came out, so
Yeah.
I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? I done blew, and it's just it makes no sense for them to treat the flower. It's a lifesaver. I can tell y'all this, and this is what I know from not day one because I was fucked up, but I shattered my whole tibia in April, and from like day 2 all the way until now, I have used THC products much, much, much more than I did the pharmaceuticals, even when I was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact. Like, if they told me from day one you got to pick this pain medication or the THC products, I'd told them what they could have did with their pain medication, and it wouldn't have been put it in me.
you got to think about the pain medication. That is the gateway drug. That is the
That's
addiction.
exactly
'Cause
right.
More
That's what
people
we're
have been
pushing.
strung out on heroin from fucking oxycodone than they have from fucking weed. I can promise you that.
Have
And I
you
can
all-
tell
And
you this.
Vicodin.
If I had half the balls to do so and the means to do so, I would probably had ended up a Dilaudid addict. Like, if I could shoot that shit up and I could really do it, because that is just some shit that, like, you can't reach on any other plane of nothing. Like, it'll knock their pain out quick, but the high that it's in you on getting there is, like, crazy. Like, and I already knew, like, there's no way ever. Like, if I had access to this shit round the clock, it would be a fucking problem.
So
I ain't never felt like that about weed, though.
have
I
you
love weed.
ever watched Dope Sick?
I haven't. I've heard of it though, but
It's
I
on
haven't ever
Hulu.
watched it.
So it's written by this author. She's from Roanoke. She used to write for the local paper down there, but it got made into a Hulu docuseries or whatever. And it's all about that. Like, it's this doctor in West Virginia is prescribing like regular pills for people, and the pharmaceutical rep just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, and these numbers, and just like I highly recommend watching it. It's really, oh God, it's gut wrenching. But the author of that is just announced she's running for Congress
Oh, sweet. So,
against
and
Ben
she's from
Klein.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Yeah, against Ben Klein this year.
Good.
Well, next year.
Good.
So that's really exciting to think like someone with that kind of background is going to try to defeat Ben Klein, kick him out of office. So that's exciting. Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. I mean, and being that they've got that notoriety,
Yeah, that's hopefully, that will be a positive thing for her in her campaign. There is two other men in the race to defeat Ben Klein, so the Democrats will be having a primary at this point.
Oh, sweet. That's always fun to watch.
I love primaries. Me
That's
too.
always fun to watch.
Some people get so upset about a primary, like, oh man, it pulls the party apart. I'm like,
No, it doesn't.
primaries
It gives you a
are
choice.
primaries are just so thrilling and exciting. So I'm really that next year is going to be a really exciting time for politics in
Yeah, it
Virginia.
is. And we're going to be on that shit. You're going to hear it here first. I promise you are. And with that being said, we're going to take a break and we'll be back. Welcome back to the Pot and Politics Podcast. I'm your host, I Smoke Weed. And what is this? The third roll up so far?
I think it's
think it's the fourth.
Fourth. Okay, so I'm on stick number
May
4.
the fourth be with you.
Dun,
The
dun,
fourth
dun.
is with me. I'm about 100 milligrams into this 150
Yo, so
milligram
where did you find
bottle.
this?
Okay, so
Let me see this.
this is electric lemonade. 150
Shady
milligrams.
Acres.
It bangs. And
Where did you get it?
I'm gonna say it's at a local
Oh, okay.
THC shop. You know that
will you-
you know.
Tell me about it later.
Yeah, because he can't. The peoples can't necessarily push this on the market, but damn, he should have this on the motherfucking market anyway.
Oh, okay.
It bangs, but you know that certain person, they got that at their store. So if you get down, you know what I'm saying.
If you know, you know.
If you know people who know people, ask them about the electric lemonade. I'm toasted, and it's not just because of smoking, because you know I do this. All right, but anyway, our like I said, our newest member of the clan, Jamie, is going to give y'all some rundown on this ice shit. Everybody feels their kind of way,
Ice.
but first let me say this: I fucking hate ice, and the reason being is it's always a fucking European trying to say who the fuck don't belong here and who's here illegally. It's always an Anglo-Saxon that's got their fucking face drawn up. Like, bitch, you wasn't invited here neither. You're here
barged
because
in.
you barged in. You came with some shit that, the Native Americans hadn't seen before.
You didn't even
been-
barge in. You got here by a fucking accident.
And it
You
was an
discovered
accident
this
at that.
motherfucker by
They ain't
accident.
discovered. Christopher Columbus ain't discovered shit.
I mean, truth be told, fucking Africans was here
That's-
fucking
see,
4,000 years before he was.
And that's the point that I was going to say. Other than Native Americans and Africans, everyone else here is, they're foreigners, right? They're illegals. Like,
Everybody's an immigrant.
everybody's a fucking immigrant. So for these motherfuckers to go so hard at this shit, like, you should be ashamed of yourself, and you should fucking return to Europe, to the little small fucking island, and see how much fun y'all motherfuckers had when y'all over there on your little small ass island. And
the cold.
with that being said, you can go ahead and have the floor.
All right. So I want to talk about ICE in Chicago and some of these other cities that they're popping up in, detaining people in. So between the months of June and October in Chicago, 3,000 individuals were detained. So obviously, lots of protests, lots of things going on. Federal judge decides that by the 21st of this month, 21st of November, about a third, so 600 of them need to be released. And
That's
Trump,
like 5 days away.
yeah, and Trump is furious.
Now the question is, does he actually release them? And if he doesn't, what's the consequence? See, this is the fucking problem I have with Trump. There is, one, no checks and balances. And when somebody does try to put checks and balances on his ass, there's no consequences. I mean, this off subject, but like, get back to the fucking Epstein files. What's the That scared the shit out of my ass. I was like, this motherfucker got here quick. He come to get me. But like, I mean, what is the consequences if he doesn't release these detained people? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's and I mean, even with the Epstein thing, like, if he's all in there, and I mean, like, we find out him blowing Bubba was real, and you know what I'm saying, like, he out here fucking 15-year-olds, what's the consequences? Like, if you out here selling wolf tickets and we just putting information out there, there's no if you do not smack the fuck out of him for this shit, there's nothing.
Right,
there's nothing
right.
you're going to be able to do to him for it.
Right.
Yeah, that tells him there's no consequences.
Listen, for all the shit, let's cut the shit. All right, even if the Epstein files come the fuck out and he's the number one name on that bitch and his name on that motherfucker more than everybody else is on there,
Which it is.
no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, there's not. What's he going to say? He's like, so what? I was there. What are you going to do to me? I'm already president.
They're going to
You ain't
defend
going to
it.
impeach me.
And they're going to defend the shit just because this bitch got 34 felonies.
Yeah.
And he's in the White House any fucking way.
And so now we're deporting people who have committed
Zero crimes.
Which coming over here without like proper documentation is a civil crime. It's a misdemeanor. Like, we don't deport people for that. So like the fact that they're even, claiming that they can just grab up anybody that doesn't have papers to be here legally, like that's not even accurate. Like,
I'm gonna say this. He's also, I don't know why I didn't talk about this neither. See, that's why I gotta choose my products. But we're just gonna ignore the fact that he's a fucking murderer? Like,
right.
How many fucking boats has he exploded in the middle of the ocean? Now, let's say every single one of those boats had the dope and they was coming here, right? Like, that's what we do. That's the example that we set. We just it's no trial,
no charges,
no arrest, no charges, no chance to defend themselves.
Right.
You're not even seeing what else they might be smuggling on these fucking boats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if they got some hostages on the boats? What if they got some kids that they were smuggling as well? Right. And you just blowing the fuck people up in the fucking water? Yeah. Like, I can't wrap my mind around that shit. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not supporting if you bring fentanyl and these dangerous drugs in this fucking country, it's a place for you. It's called the penitentiary. I agree. But you just blowing people the fuck up.
Right.
Like,
and
come
again,
on, man.
Like we talked about earlier, the real criminal is the pharmaceutical companies, popping us full of pills and making us addicted to their synthetic drugs,
Because that's all it is. That's all that shit is.
Yeah.
But he's basing these attacks on assumptions. These people are being detained not because they're breaking a law, but because there's an assumption that they don't belong here.
Your skin is brown, so you got to go down.
You're out of here. You are out of here.
Yeah,
that's a sad situation, but that is what we are witnessing. Like, I know that I've got grandchildren already, but my oldest grandchild is 8. And he kind of pays a little bit of attention, but then he don't give a shit about it. But I know one day, like, I'm gonna have to sit down and really be like, yeah, this shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really, this shit really happened in this country that we are supposed to love. Yeah. And it bothers me. It really screws me that I'm in a situation like, I remember coming up and not liking the shit that Bush did and felt like, they didn't fuck with black people and shit like that. But
fascism is
at this point, like, I never thought I'd be in a situation to where the president of the United States, not only would I be able to support him, because I would always support, who was leading the country regardless at one point in time before this fucker here, but like, I won't be bothered if something happens to this motherfucker. Like, get him out of here.
Not only not bothered, like I told y'all yesterday, if that some bitch would have resigned yesterday, we would have shot and had an episode up
we'd have
yesterday.
Fucking partied. My legs still fucked up, but I'd have danced in this.
And I can guarantee you, I would have been turned up on y'all motherfuckers. If it's any Trump supporters that watch this goddamn show, if something happens to Trump, do not tune in.
You better not.
Do not tune in.
And you know what? And shame on you. When we get off this camera, we're gonna talk about this shit too. With you agreeing with this bitch, because we never agree with the rotten bitch ever. Never ever agree with the rotten bitch.
She got a point though. I mean, she's definitely heard about her boy,
we'll
but
find,
she's
we'll
got
find
a point.
somebody else with the point. I know somebody else made the point. Find somebody else that made the motherfucker. And then come back with it.
She definitely got
If
a
it's
point.
true, we can find somebody else that made that point.
That's what I'm saying, Jen. That's exactly what I'm saying. If it's true, somebody else the fuck said it, probably before her. But
So you ask, what happens if they're not released by the 21st? There's no consequence, right? They out here looking for families. There's activists that are out here trying to help support, these people that are detained for no reason, but
Where have they been being detained? Like local in their local
facilities,
Okay.
which don't have the space
Right.
or the capacity to house them. We're going to talk about some food insecurities and some things that are coming up or that
Right.
people are experiencing. They don't have the support be in the places that they're being detained either.
Oh God.
yeah, and that's fucked up as well. And
It's just
who knows
inhumane.
how they being treated? Because what happened today? You used to see the shit on the television all the time, and now you don't see anything about the insides of these places.
Well-
And one of the biggest things too that nobody really talks about that I feel like is common sense is if you let's say you take a male that's in his 40s and he has a family and you deport him out of the country, you just destabilize that family. Maybe
Right.
he was the only breadwinner.
Most
You know
of the
what I'm
times
saying?
that's
So
how it is.
You just destabilize that family. So now you have, if there's a mother involved in kids, now you have a mother out here with kids that's struggling, and now you didn't. If he actually had a decent job, which he most
probably
likely
did.
have, you know
He
what I'm saying?
fucked it
Now
up.
you got a family that's dependent on the system.
Right.
So what are you really
You
doing?
just created something you
Yeah,
hate,
you're talking about you want to get them out of here because they're criminals and murderers and all of this shit. But at
Right.
the same time, where are you going to get to pick these people up to deport them? You're going to job sites. You're going to the Home
right,
Depots.
right.
You're going to the fucking
Right,
Lowe's,
right.
and that's where you're going to the mom and pop shops, the
You're not
the
picking them up in
bodegas.
a
You know what I'm
sex
saying?
sting.
Like,
Right.
yeah, you're not picking them up in a motherfucking crack house.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
them
saying?
up,
You picking
trying
them
to-
up where
trying to
they're
do
actually
work.
trying to
Yeah.
make money.
That's
Excellent
crazy.
point.
That's
Yeah.
And
that's
they
off the
pay
wall.
taxes here, even though they don't benefit from it.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we doing.
Y'all fact check me because I'm thinking that we saw something in the news that there were some individuals picked up and they were taken back to a country that they weren't even ever a
I think
part
I
of
saw
or
that
ever
too.
been to.
Oh, yeah,
I saw that
I'm
as
sure
well.
that's happening
That's
all
happening
the time.
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And that's heavy.
I mean,
That's
that's
heavy.
happening
Can
all
you
the time.
imagine? I
Can
mean,
you
Hell
imagine
no.
being born here and being deported to a fucking country to
Right.
where? I mean, I like when I was in the military, like I had Hispanic friends who did not speak Spanish.
Right.
And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like they
Definitely.
were born here. Like they didn't speak Spanish. So if
Right.
you got somebody like that and you deport them back to Mexico,
They
like
yeah. And boy, let me
I
tell you.
said this fucking last season. And when they deport these people, if they don't have papers to get back in Mexico,
They sleep in
They
that
can't-
hole
they-
in the fucking
in
man.
the goddamn the rat tunnel.
Yeah,
If
boy.
they don't have papers to get back into Mexico, they can't go to Mexico either, and they can't go to the United States. So then, what's called no man's land?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And-
saying?
and
The
I'ma
space
tell
in
you what,
between the fucking borders.
I seen it before. That
When you go to fucking Tijuana, yo, that shit is crazy.
nasty. Yo, you talking about a culture shock? Like, man, when you see, like, the first time I went to Tijuana and I saw what it was like for women, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even getting into just off the bat, right off the dick, what you see with the women, and then knowing some things that I was told just not to do. Like, I believe you had told me, don't take no money out of my pocket
Nope.
for them little fucking kids.
Hell no, selling the chiclets
Yeah,
don't do
you
it.
told me- yeah, selling the
'cause
chiclets.
You,
You
don't
told me
even
that
see
shit.
if it's dark and you only see
Boy.
one, and you pull your money out to buy one pack of chiclets, motherfucking.
You gonna buy
days
100
off.
packs of them
Hell
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Them little bastards.
You don't even
excuse
know
me
where they
right now,
come
I'm sorry for
from.
calling
They
them
will
little
chase your
bastards.
ass all the way back
But,
across
yo,
the bridge.
Yeah, man. They pop out of everywhere, and I was like, yo, this shit is real. The taxi shit, oh man, I'd be a millionaire if I was over there. Everywhere's $5, but them motherfuckers can't drive.
And they drive
Like,
fast as
Yeah.
shit too.
Ooh, they
That
get
fucking
to
first
it.
turn when you come into Tijuana and they take
two
you
wheeling
into
that
town.
shit.
Hell
Yeah,
that motherfucker
hell
be on
yeah,
two
man.
wheels, boy.
And don't cap. I be sitting there like, yo, whoo, just let me get about this motherfucker. That's just.
And another
that's deep.
thing too, like the economy is so bad there to where if you got money and you happen to be in the wrong spot, the police is going to jack
They
you.
gonna get you.
They will if you drive your car into fucking Tijuana, they will, and you leave your car, they will literally put cones around that motherfucker and wait for you to come back. And everybody that's with you, they gonna get $10 from you, and they gonna pull up on you with the fucking dirt bikes, and they gonna ask everybody for $10.
Wow.
And if you don't pay them $10, hey, get your ass on the back of this motorcycle. We going for a ride.
That's
and they gonna beat your ass, and they still gonna get that $10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit, I will always keep 20 with me just in case.
I always kept my shit around my neck, you know what I'm saying, tucked away, and about $10 American in my pocket. Just hung, go and take this and get on top of my fucking face. Because I got once, and I wasn't mad that I got, you know, because he was like, he ain't hit me for $10 though, he hit me for $5. It was two of them, right? And like, I was probably too close to where I wasn't supposed to be anyway, but I was on a mission, right? What happened was,
I went out your ass to walk across the border and not fucking.
Yeah, this what happened though. I hadn't realized that California had changed the Newports, right? They had already went to the non-menthol shit. So I got like 3 Newports left. And the dude tell me, he like, yo, cross the border, go into Tijuana and get them shits. So I crossed the border and the main little store that be right there, it was closed. So dude like, look, you gonna have to go to what's the shit, the red light district, what's it called? Zona Norte.
Yeah.
Said you gonna have to go to Zona Norte and find these fucking Newports, all right? Bet. I'm on my mission. I already came this far. So I go to Zona Norte. And I'm thinking I'm gonna hit the 7-Eleven. I'm good to go. I go on the 7-Eleven. They got the same fucking Newports, the non-menthol shit. So I give up. As I'm coming out though, I see the 2 little cops and they looking at me. So I try to duck, like, it's this little alley where they sell like all of the shit that people be bringing back over, like the ponchos and all that shit. So I try to duck through there thinking, you know, they not gonna come follow me there. Boom. By the time I get to the other end, they little asses is at the other end waiting for me.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So dude's like, give me $5. And I'm looking at this little motherfucker because, like, he can't be but like 5'2". And his man ain't no bigger. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, I will beat the brakes off both these little bastards. Like, I can't believe I'm about to let them strong arm me for my $5. But I'm thinking, you know, I got a family back home. I can give them the $5. You know what I'm saying? Take his funky ass $5 because they ain't get to the real deal. But like, that's saying that my man is correct. They will take your fucking money from you. That's all they good for, though.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's all
getting
the
back
police
to the
are
point,
good for.
we deporting people without knowing where they came from, where they supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't got papers and you telling us you a U.S. citizen. So basically what's happening is you looking at them, this motherfucker looks El Salvadorian. Let's send him to fucking El Salvador.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know where he from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or if he ever been there for that matter.
Right. But he's sending their ass there. And if you don't have no paperwork, you're not coming into that country.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And then you'll be the first one to fucking fix a taco on Taco Tuesday.
I know. That's exactly right. Yep.
Be the first
and that's
motherfucking
what,
one.
like, that is
First
what, like,
motherfucker.
to think about Waynesboro, like, there's so much growth in Waynesboro right now of, like, international markets and, like, Hispanic restaurants and grocery stores. Like, how can we be growing and seeing, like, this, like, boom of new businesses and growth at the same time? Like, we're just going to deport all these people who are coming here and starting businesses. Like,
Yeah.
it just, like, you know, it just doesn't make sense.
And you're cutting revenue when you do it.
right.
Because it's not like they're fucking starting these businesses and ain't paying taxes.
Right.
Because they are.
So,
yeah.
I mean, you cutting revenue.
Yeah.
This is
But
wild.
I guess there's somebody in fucking Washington that's smarter than I am.
Apparently. Otherwise, I guess we would be there, right? What do we know? You know, what do we know? We just sitting around and smoking weed on a podcast and not smoking weed on a podcast. That's, you know, but hey, to each his own. I smoke weed. I love it. But we gonna wrap this up because, you know, we gave y'all enough, I think, for this week. And, like I said, anybody got some shit they want to say? You know, finals from everybody.
You got it, Jen.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about ice, I'm wearing my Abolish Ice hat.
I see that. I like that.
So I guess just, find ways to fight back against the fascist regime of the Trump administration and support the local community in ways you can. That's all I got.
You ain't got none? None at all?
Nothing at all.
Okay. I don't got too much either. Yeah, all I say is like I always say. like, share, subscribe, and I ain't got shit. Like at this point, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse because this administration keeps doing the same shit over and over, and we keep talking about the same shit over and over. I'm just hoping that we don't get into a major war and we're sitting here talking about, you know what I'm saying, family members and people that we know fucking fighting some senseless war because Donald Trump is trying to divert attention from the Epstein files. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he was blowing Bubba. But,
yeah, I've been enjoying some of those memes. I got to text everybody like, "What the fuck did I miss?"
They done memed the shit out of him. I'm telling you, the aliens is coming because they memeing the fuck out of damn Trump's ass. But yeah,
he's gonna get pissed. He's gonna be real pissed, especially that one that shows his hand like real close to that man's genitalia. You know, and I'm curious to know. I don't even know why, but I'm curious to know what was that situation about for that man's hand to be so close to that other man's genitalia.
Well, I'm just saying, he named it the Big Beautiful Bill for some reason. Obviously, Bill had left an impression on him. Shit, he's still talking about that ding-a-ling fucking 20 years later. Shit. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's
and
great.
I mean, the way he talked about, who was it? Arnold Palmer, when he was talking about how legendary he was in the locker room. I'm like, man,
I remember that.
He's talking real wild about a grown-ass man.
Genitalia again. Yeah. He's got a thing for genitalias.
Which, again, I just want to point out, like, if you have a thing for, like, if you want to give a gay guy, if you want to give oral sex to get, like, be gay, like, just, like, do that. I don't want to, like, sex shame anybody.
Yeah,
so
not at all.
No kink shaming. If that's your thing,
right.
and you like sucking dang-a-lang, go do the thing, goddammit.
So just
have fun, you know?
I guess, like, so, like, I don't care, like, if him and Bill Clinton hooked up, like, I literally don't care.
I don't either. I'd much rather him be with men.
Right. Like, I'd much rather be at, like,
producing no more dumb motherfuckers like him into the world.
But be honest about it.
And at least it was, hopefully it was a, like, consensual situation, whereas, like, the thing we need to be focused on is the fact that he was raping children, raping young girls.
He might have raped Billy Clinton.
Like, that's what is, like, so sickening. Like, I can't even believe that that's something I'm saying out loud, like, about our president. Like, it's crazy to me.
That's crazy as shit.
We said before, it's sickening, but what's even more sickening is that people are going to overlook this shit and nothing's going to happen.
And I'm going to be ashamed of you fuckers. I'm going to be so ashamed of y'all. But anyway, y'all drug us back into it. And on that note, I'm going to tell y'all some good shit. We will be back again. I don't know what's else for the week. I mean, you know, keep your eyes open. I could throw anything out there now. The shit's getting ready to get very, very crazy. I appreciate everybody for coming through and rocking with your boy today because we never know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm going to tell y'all about it. Peace.
my folkers who got bills overdue. This is for my folkers, check 1, 2. This is for my folkers, never live like a hoe. Me and you, toe to toe, I got love for the underdog. This is for my folkers who got bills overdue. This is for my folkers, check 1, 2.